Hello, and welcome to my second ever unboxing, because it's the second ever publication, from Century Press out in Ottawa, Ontario. Quickest turnaround time I've ever gotten between getting a shipping notification and getting the book. Mostly because it's they're U.S. shippers in Niagara Falls, New York. I'm in Buffalo, New York, so it's like I got the notification yesterday, book arrived today. I have a nice little tear tab, kind of little self-contained package here. So let's dive in. This is The Sun Also Rises by Hemingway. There we go. Kind of got a paper packaging within it to kind of help protect the corners. And a very small tome within paper wrapping. So this is small. Oh, Century Press sticker. This is very small, which matches the small edition of The Great Gatsby that they previously published. But, it is likely going to be very well made. Very nice. So this is oxblood dyed goat skin leather. And it's relatively cheap. I mean, the price is cheaper than most like Suntop Artist editions. And it's in Canadian dollars, so once you get the conversion, it's even cheaper. So we have a cover illustration here, running of the bulls, and a more, I guess, kind of avant-garde interpretive illustration on the back from Mac Pogue. So the book is, like I said, it's bound, Smith-sewn, bound in oxblood-dyed goat leather, printed letterpress on 100% cotton paper. The sun also rises, so you can feel the text. And oh yeah, it's got this frontispiece, which looks like, it's 100 years old like the novel is, but no, this is a new piece by Calvin Laituri, who is, I believe they said he was out of Vermont. So that is a new original piece for this publication, which deals with the running of the bulls, which is very thematic for The Sun Also Rises. It's got a new introduction by Daniel Hanna, who is a professor of literature up in Canada. It's limited to 500 copies, of which this is number 160, which matches my copy of The Great Gatsby. And there we go. It's bound in leather from all-natural pasture-raised goats from a Texas family farm. Goat skins tanned with a proprietary blend of non-toxic vegetable tannins by Pergamena in Montgomery, New York. There we go. And yeah, 100% cotton flurry paper, printed letterpress on a 1956 press. Now, this is Hemingway's first novel. It's definitely got its fans, but it also has its detractors, mostly in regards to Hemingway's style. Wow. I love letterpress. You can feel it in the text. And you know what? I mean, I'm not a huge Hemingway fan, but I love The Great Gatsby. So I picked up The Great Gatsby, which I also unboxed on this channel, and I couldn't resist to get a matching Hemingway title, especially because the price was pretty cheap. And we have an Italian cotton ribbon marker here as well, imported from Italy. I mean, all in all, this is a very small volume. Very easy to handle, if that makes sense. It's not like a gargantuan table-sized book, like a tabletop book. This is nice. You could bring this with you on the road if you needed to, and you're packing light. Not that I would want to bring any of these nice little special editions on the road with me, because I like to keep them as pristine as possible. But wow. Like I said, it's kind of cramped margins, especially near the top, but that's because you're fitting so much text into one little novel here. That's 250 pages, I believe. You're trying to cram it into 244 pages, especially being a small-sized tome like this. I mean, yeah, you're going to have some imperfections in the leather. You might kind of see some marks there, but that's just the natural process of any leather-bound book, really. Any handmade book. And this very much is handmade. I mean, you got the leather cover, you got the hand-printed on the letterpress cylinders for the actual pages. You have the cotton pages there. Hand sewn, I believe it's hand sewn. I'm not sure. I could be a liar on that. It might not be hand sewn. It'd say pages sewn together with a sewing machine, but you know, it's bound. It's not like some mass-produced trade copy, I should say. Anyways, yeah, that is Hemingway. The Sun Also Rises from Century Press. I can't wait to see what they do in the future. I should have brought Gatsby in here with me to kind of put them side by side. That one was really cool because they had used upscale leather. They upscaled leather from like clothing to make the leather on the book. They had their problems with that, so they went to with this goat skin leather instead. But like I said, it's a very handsome volume, little tiny little thing from right across the Canadian border, and copies are still available. I know it's only their second publication, so some people are always wary about newer presses, but I mean, hell, I think it's a nice little tome. I can't wait to dive in and give Hemingway another shot. And I can't wait to see what Century Press does next. So thank you very much, Century Press, for this beautiful book, this beautiful little volume. And thank you guys for watching, if you've made it this far. And we'll see you around next time.